Hello, everyone, and welcome to I guess it's been a long time, so I guess I should say welcome to the first installment of me playing Explorer. Today I am playing a deck that I've been having a lot of fun with, though I think it needs a lot of work still. Golgari Citadel. No reason to reveal that we're two colors yet, so I'll just lead on that. Also trying something new, recording in my car with my phone. Found a nice screen recorder app, and while I'm currently injured and off of work, more or less, I figured I may as well do something productive so I don't drive myself insane. So right now we're just trying to find a Citadel figure that a little bit of ramp, little bit of drain can help us survive long enough to. Jesus, that might not actually be possible. Let's see. I might be playing with fire here, but I think I'd rather trade off when I can do a damage to them. So I'm gonna go ahead and I might have to shock to do that though. Is that worth it? If they have an Ember Cleave, I'm basically dead no matter what. Let's go ahead. There's no use for the other mana. I'll chump for a turn, which keeps me with a bit more mana in case I draw the Citadel next turn and I don't go on the defensive plan. Yeah, definitely gonna take that chump here. And it's gonna be a fight to get my life total back up somewhere reasonable. Alright. There's one. There's two. Can actually trade off with something this turn. Might end up... I haven't done the math yet. I might have to end up feeding my board to those recklesses there. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so 100% that needs to be blocked. Yep, nope, just gotta feed my board to the 3 power creatures. Or, die for my hubris. Starting to make progress, though. Starting to make progress on clawing my way back into this. Got some block sacks here lined up with a good chunk of their life total. Like I said, an Ember Cleave will kill me, but I'm surprisingly in this a lot more than I should be at this point. Alright, let's see. Chump, chump, chump. That's at 4 counters? Or 3 counters? I only got 1. Alright. Let's eat the goat. Would love to have that goose, but it's just not very reliable right now. As much as I'd love the Citadel, I think we have to go on the just drain them out entirely plan right now. So let's see. I can bring this back next turn if I hit a land to keep my... Yeah, I think I've got to bottom the Citadel. This is really unfortunate. Yep. But hey, like I said, I am surprisingly still kind of in this. Did I miscount? I miscounted the number of cards, and I can't exactly afford to take the mana off to put 2 in the grave. So, here we go. Alright, that's a very good draw, but I have to chump block. It's in there for, obviously, continuing to pump things out with Citadel, but, You know what, that also kind of guarantees me mana next turn, though. So I think I am going to go ahead and plop that onto the battlefield. Sorry if there are other sounds around. Again, I am recording in the car. Alright. Also important to note that 2 spell limit was critical to hit. Forced blocks here. Any burn spell is the end of me. But as of yet, now then at 5. I have a choice here. You know what? I have to figure they don't have a burn spell or they'd have done it. So, let's go! Plan B for the win! And I think this will help display some of the power of this deck. In that you can literally get none of the plan working for you. And just that life drain and throwing creatures in front of things to drain them out is somewhat viable. Which it doesn't look like at first glance of this deck. Speaking of, let's go ahead and take a look at the deck and ignore the absolute mismatch of shenanigans I have going on in my total number of decks right now. So, mana base, 21 lands. 8 of them are dual lands. The rest are basics. I'm trying to make sure that my mana base is as painless as possible for Citadel turns. For 1 mana dorks, we have 4 Gilded Goose, which provides 2 permanents to sack 2 Citadel, but more importantly, in all honesty, it taps for any color, so it taps for black. And we do need to hit the critical 3 black. 4 copies Priest. Good sack outlet. As you saw, the sack plan can be viable with Bastion. It just kind of doubles up, so it taps for 4 damage if you have that plan going. And draws you cards. Also very important for getting fast Citadels online, adding 2 mana. If you play Mana Dork, Priest, secondary 1 mana Dork, that is a significant amount of mana, even as early as turn 3. One of the MVPs of the deck, Prosperous Innkeeper, both ramp and life gain for Citadel, does everything we want. I wish we had more of them. Skull Prophet, I'm not happy about it, but the mill is good with Citadel. It's technically a 2 mana ramp card that taps for black, and it can help fuel your Woe Striders if you aren't under quite as much pressure as I was in that last game. 4 copies of Bastion of Remembrance, because it's the only, what's it called again here? Blood Artist that I am aware of that's in mono black. Also, it being hard to interact with is a very key reason for it. Now, if I had a creature version, which I'm considering a black-white build, I haven't really seen any lists. I've seen people play this once or twice in the queues, but, considering black-white, just to get more Blood Artists and help with that drain plan. Getting some text messages, please forgive me, I am in a little bit of financial woes at the moment. But hey, the show must go on. Law Noir Visionary, because I just can't think of anything better. Woe Strider, because I don't have not Blood Artist, I don't have a cheaper scrying sack outlet, so here it is. And Jade Light Ranger, because it's really good at getting through the top cards of your deck, both to find Citadel, and when a Citadel is out, paying only 3 life to look deep, clear lands out of the way, and also clear spells you might not want at the moment out of the way, can be very important. Again, I want something better, but this is a very early iteration. So after that, I would like to play this deck one more time for you all, trying my hand with a little bit shorter content, even if this is dragging on. I'm also not going to be editing these, so I very much hope that they come out well. The entire editing process is kind of what got me to stop the first time I was making videos for Any of you that remember and might have missed me, I am sorry for the lack of content. Well, this isn't exactly a good hand. I think I'm going to mull this one. Can do better. Alright, I could definitely still do better, but I have early ramp and a little bit of card draw, so I'm going to give it a shot. Try a Elvish Mystic into Visionary here. Hitting on the black source, just to smooth out my future mana. Don't want to just have all green on the field on the next turn. Alright, I now have more than enough black for Citadel. I'm quite happy about that. Just need to find one. And I'm hoping Priest of the Forgotten Gods can help me along that path. Should also mention that when I saw the Jeskai, I was very happy with my line. They have access to, what's it called, Leyline Binding. And there's really only one deck I can think of that... Well, there we have it! Deck's so good that they don't even want to try. I won't count that one. Let's go ahead and play one more game. I know that we can do better than that. Ho-ho, free card. Not a rare. Sorry for the noise that's going to come up. I need to get a drink of water real quick. Have a bottle in here with me. Ow. Ow. Okay, Wolfhound Nico. Alright, I like this hand and on the play. Alright, let's see what we can do. I'd very much like another 1-drop, but so be it. Can't all be as lucky as me. Excuse me again for that cough. I am very sorry. Start with a Shock and a Lanoir Elf. Sorry, Elvish Mystic. Wish these were Lanoir. They have cooler Lanoir Elves on Arena than they do Elvish Mystics. Oh, there goes the Citadel. Please take anything besides Citadel. Let's not pretend you're not going to. Alright. Hit him for 1. For the egregious offense of daring to play a Thoughtseize against me. Which again, that is part of the weakness of this deck, is without Citadel you have to find something else, and things like Greasefang, which I'm assuming this is, are quite a bit more consistent against you. Alright, that's quite good, honestly. Now, I don't quite, unfortunately, have a way to stop them. Hold up. Let's not be dumb about this. I'm going to have the mana to play the Skull Merchant after this, so I may as well actually put in the minuscule amount of effort required to get it into play. If that had been a 1-drop, we'd be alive for Citadel to kill them next turn. Unfortunately, it was not. And as you can see, basically doing nothing. Oh, they didn't have the land. Good for me. Has been very close to enough to end this opponent already. I can definitely do better than that. And as I said, I can do better than that. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the second creature. If I did, the game would be ending next turn. However, I am fairly close, and creature or land... Alright, here it comes. We all know this song and dance. Let's see, am I just straight up dead? They don't have another one in their yard yet. They might next turn. Let's see. If they block, then I would technically survive if the top card of my deck is an untapped land. They have no reason to block here, though, so I don't imagine that's what we'll be seeing. Alright. Nope. Alright, they saw the writing on the wall. But again, you can see how I got way closer than I had any right. I should have, now that I'm looking back, bottomed that citidel and kept the, no, because they'd have blocked in that event if I'd kept the other priest. But I was going to say I could have used Priest of the Forgotten Gods to sack my 2 creatures, hit them for 6 damage, and made myself sack hitting them for the last one after hitting them with Jade Light, but they wouldn't have hit me with Jade Light, so all kind of irrelevant there. Anyway, I will take my curmudgeonly block, and that is the game. Not in my favor, though. Alright, it's been a while, but thank all of you for coming back to watch again. It has been a pleasure, and once again, this is Zerda Media, signing out.